Well, well, you're a private detective. You work in a city inhabited by people and magical creatures. You're going to have a rough night. The full moon is coming. It's the time when people and monsters go crazy. Like any detective, you write down your guesses in a diary so that you can summarize the results later. It's afternoon now. You're sitting in your office. Lightning strikes in the sky and someone knocks on the door at the same time. A pale woman enters the room and asks for help. You notice a bracelet on her arm. Her zombie brother is accused of stealing some jewelry, but she's sure he is not guilty. She asks you to prove it. You arrive at the store. On a broken display case where the jewelry used to be, you notice fingerprints. There are 3 suspects: a werewolf, an elf, and a zombie. Which of them is the thief? The elf. The zombie has skeleton hands, and the werewolf has hairy paws. Only the elf could leave human-like fingerprints. You drive through the streets and see a group of suspicious people standing by the riverbank. You stop and get out of the car. The people notice you and sprint in the opposite direction. You run after them on the sand along the water, but can't catch up. You look around but don't see anyone. Then you figure out it was your hallucination triggered by long sleepless nights. How did you figure that out? You ran after these people on the sand, but you can only see the footprints of your boots. You're walking back to the car and hear some screams coming from the water. A woman is calling for help. You run into the river and swim toward the drowning woman. But when you approach her, you see 3 people. They're all screaming, but only one of them is a real human and needs help. The rest are mermaids who want to lure you to their kingdom. How can you find out who the real woman is? Dive and check who has a fishtail. You save the woman and go to the car. It starts raining. You don't want to catch a cold, so you decide to change your clothes in your apartment. But suddenly, you hear someone scream for help outside. You run out of the apartment and forget to lock the door. A woman is crying in the street. She's standing near the road. In the distance, you can see a car leaving at high speed. The woman says her new car has just been stolen. You get into your vehicle and start chasing the criminal. The suspect gets out of the car and runs toward an abandoned house. He climbs over the fence and disappears inside. You go there after him. In a small hall, 5 zombies are walking in different directions. But zombies don't drive cars. One of them is the thief pretending to be a zombie. Who is it exactly? Zombies don't sweat, but one of the creatures you see is covered with sweat. That's because it's the criminal who has been running away from you. You walk through the streets. There's a warning on a post about lizard people charging at the inhabitants of the city. You remember investigating this case, but you couldn't find these reptiles. Now you need to go to the park. For several days, a large werewolf has been scaring the residents there. You know that the werewolf has a wife, and she is the only person who can calm the monster down and help him return to his human form. You have found 3 girls. Each of them might be the werewolf's wife you're looking for. You ask his wife to approach him, but none of the girls admits she's the one you need. So you have to make your own choice. Do you see some wool on this girl's clothes? It's the wolf's fur, which means she's the wife. She walks up to the monster, hugs it, and the werewolf turns into a human. You're hungry. You drop by a pizzeria. The owner of the restaurant says that someone has taken all his weekly earnings from the safe. The thief wore gloves and left no fingerprints. The video cameras were turned off. You know this pizzeria has had several similar incidents over the past year. Every time, the insurance company paid the owner the entire amount that had been stolen. You're sure the owner took his own money to use the insurance again. Take a look at the office and prove that the owner is guilty. Look at the air vent. Behind the grated hatch, you can see the bundles of the stolen money you've been looking for. There's a long night ahead, and you're feeling sleepy. You go to a small cafe to get a coffee. You give the money to the saleswoman and take the cup with the drink. You take a sip and realize the woman is in danger right now. How do you know that? "Help me" is written on the cup she's just given you. You decide not to leave the cafe and sit down at the table. You can see a man in a black raincoat and hood sitting at the other end of the room. The girl behind the cash register is looking at him wearily. You look at this visitor for a few seconds and realize he's a vampire. What makes you think that? It's night outside. You can see your reflection in the window. The hooded man is sitting by the window too, but isn't reflected in it. He's a vampire. The coffee has cheered you up a little. You're walking along the street, lost in thought. That's why you don't notice an open maintenance hole in front of you. You fall and find yourself in a dark sewer. Phew! Fortunately, you're not hurt. Shh! You can hear some noise at a distance. You turn on your flashlight and slowly walk forward. Soon, you come across a cage with several people inside. They say a mad scientist caught them and put them in this cage to conduct experiments. You need to free the prisoners. But where can you find the key? Carefully inspect the laboratory. One of the jars with chemicals standing on the shelf has a key inside. You take it out and are about to open the cage, but the scientist returns. He tells you not to do this. The people inside are actually mutant lizards. The scientist admits that he accidentally turned regular crocodiles into humans. The scientist managed to catch these monsters and put them in this cage. He's going to turn them back into reptiles and let them go. The prisoners say they are humans, and the scientist lies. Who do you believe? You decide not to open the cage. Inside, next to the people, you can see pieces of faded skin and scales. Snakes and other reptiles shed during molting. You believe the scientist, and he promises that he will soon fix everything. You're back in the street. It's as dirty and uncomfortable here as in the sewer. Nearby, a bolt of lightning strikes something. You hear someone screaming and run there. A multi-story building is on fire. An old lady is crying. She's left her cat in the apartment. Firefighters may not be able to save it, so you decide to do it yourself. You go up to the top floor using an old fire escape. It collapses behind you. Fortunately, you manage to jump into the window. You're in the old lady's apartment. Several floors lead to different rooms. You don't have time to check each of them. The fire is getting closer. Where is the cat? That door is scratched at the bottom. Those are claw marks. The cat must be there. You open the door and see a big black cougar. The fire is everywhere, and you can't go out through the main entrance. There is a window leading to the backyard and a fire escape. Where will you go? The fire escape collapsed when you were trying to get into the apartment. In the window, you see the tree. It has stopped raining, but it's already morning. Tired, you reach your apartment. You turn the key, open the door, go inside, and realize that someone is here. How have you found out? You were in a hurry and forgot to lock the apartment door while leaving. Someone got in and locked the door from the inside, and you had to use the key to open it. You see a human silhouette standing in the shadows and realize that you know this person. Who is it? It's the woman who asked you to help her brother. She was wearing a red bracelet. The silhouette has the same accessory. "I came here to thank you in person. The door was open, but you weren't at home, the woman says. She asks, how many puzzles have you solved tonight? You realize it's time to look at what you've got. 0 to 3 points. It's too early for you to go out to patrol the streets of a dangerous city and help people. You need more experience. Practice and solve more logical puzzles. 4 to 8 points. Not bad. You've solved more than half of your cases. The city is grateful for that. 9 to 11 points. You're one of the best detectives in this city. Every day you help people, but you feel that you can do better. 12 to 14 points. The sirens of police cars, screams, suspicious faces in dark alleys. You can't live without it, and the city can't live without you.
So, you think you're the biggest Stranger Things fan? Let's test that. Grab a pen and paper to count how many correct answers you have by the end. If you're ready, here we go to the Upside Down. Let's start with a couple of Demodog level questions, and by that I mean easy ones. Which state is the town of Hawkins in? A. Arizona. B. Indiana. C. Maine. D. North Carolina. Hawkins is in Indiana, but you know, it's a fictional town, right? So cancel your tour plans. From where did Max move to Hawkins? A. Texas. B. Florida. C. Nevada. D. California. The correct answer is D. What was the name of Dustin's Demodog? A. Athos. B. Porthos. C. Aramis. D. D'Artagnan. Though it was not so heroic as this fourth musketeer, its name was D'Artagnan. What song reminds Jonathan of Will? A. Running Up That Hill. B. Should I Stay or Should I Go? C. You Spin Me Round Like a Record. D. Never Ending Story. The answer is B. Admit it, you've been listening to it on repeat after watching Season 1, right? Speaking of songs, what Metallica song does Eddie play while he's in the Upside Down? A. Welcome Home, Sanitarium. B. Enter Sandman. C. Master of Puppets. D. The Unforgiven. Eddie plays Master of Puppets during that yet another iconic scene from the show. What is Eleven's real name? A. Jean. B. Joan. C. Jane. D. June. Give yourself a point if your answer was Jane. Now let's move on to Demogorgon level questions. What's the name of the restaurant where Hopper invited Joyce for a date? A. Enzo's. B. Carlos. C. Roberto's. D. Yuri's. The correct answer is A. If only Joyce could have made it there that day, we could have had our Jopper dreams come true earlier. What's the name of the ice cream parlor that Steve and Robin work at during Season 3? A. Scoops Ahoy. B. Starcourt Scoops. C. Yo-Ho Scoops. D. Sailor's Scoops. All hands on deck, Scoops Ahoy, people! Erica's here to try the peanut butter chocolate swirl. We know you love Steve. Who doesn't? But do you remember which hair product he uses to achieve his gorgeous hairstyle? A. Farrah Fawcett Hairspray. B. Rave Hairspray. C. Aquanet Hairspray. D. Wella Balsam. You do 4 puffs of the Farrah Fawcett spray? Steve says. Seems like that worked for Dustin to get the girl. What do you say? Speaking of characters we love, how about characters we love to dislike? Do you remember what Billy did to earn some cash during season 3? A. He cleaned pools. B. He repaired cars. C. He was a lifeguard. D. He was a bartender. Billy was a lifeguard at the Hawkins Community Pool. Remember Holly? Then tell me who she is. A. One of Dustin's cats. B. Nancy and Mike's sister. C. Former editor of the school newspaper. D. Robin's crush. The correct answer is B. Yep, Nancy and Mike have a younger sister, but don't worry, you're not alone. Everyone keeps forgetting about her. In which game did Max beat Dustin's highest score record? A. Dig Dug. B. Dragon's Lair. C. Donkey Kong. D. Pac-Man. Get out of the way, Dustin. Mad Max comes first at Dig Dug now. Are you ready to answer some spider monster level questions? Who founded the Hawkins Middle AV Club? A. Murray Bowman. B. Scott Clark. C. Bob Newby. D. Sam Owens. Bob Newby, Joyce's boyfriend in season 2, is the one. For which class did Susie change Dustin's grade? A. Latin. B. Math. C. Social studies. D. History. Dustin got a D- for Latin, so the correct answer is A. What is Vecna's real name? A. Henry Creel. B. Harry Crawley. C. Harrison Clark. D. Hector Carden. Vecna, aka 001's real name is Henry Creel. What's the name of the pizza shop that Argyle is working at? A. Dive-In Pizza. B. Surfer Boy Pizza. C. Fresh and Hot Pizza. D. Ocean Breeze Pizza. Everything is fresh except for the pineapples at Surfer Boy Pizza. So, the correct answer is B. How many inches did Hopper want 11 to keep the door open? A. 3. B. 5. C. 7. D. 4. The correct answer is 3 inches. What's the name of the trailer park where Max and her mom live? A. Hawkins Lake Trailer Park. B. Crimson Woods Trailer Park. C. Forest Hills Trailer Park. D. Chestnut Road Trailer Park. They live in Forest Hills Trailer Park. Well, maybe not anymore, since the place is a crime scene and a gate to the Upside Down now. Here come the Mind Flayer level questions. What was the first place 11 went after she escaped? A. Mike's basement. B. Hopper's cabin. C. Benny's Burgers. D. Castle Byers. The correct answer is C. What is the name of 11's mother? A. Tammy Thompson. B. Terry Ives. C. Callie Prasad. D. Laura Cunningham. 11's mother's name is Teresa Terry Ives. So you get a point if your answer was B. What's the name of the Hawkins High newspaper? A. Hawkins High Weekly. B. Tigers Weekly. C. The Weekly Streak. D. The Weekly Trace. The Weekly Streak is the name of the newspaper that makes Nancy's being an editor's dreams come true. Which school did Jonathan get accepted to? A. California State University. B. Lenora Hills Community College. C. Mount San Antonio College. D. Long Beach City College. Let's hope all goes well for Nancy and Jonathan when he tells her that he got accepted to Lenora Hills Community College. What is the number on Lucas's basketball jersey? A. 10. B. 13. C. 23. D. 8. The correct answer is 8. And did you know that the actor picked this number as an homage to the late Kobe Bryant? What's the name of Susie's older sister? A. Eden. B. Mary. C. Rachel. D. Eve. Surely Argyle would know. Her name is Eden. What color are the socks that Mike buys at the skating rink? A. Puke yellow. B. Vomit green. C. Mud brown. D. Slime lime. He asked for vomit green and he got vomit green. Dare to move to Vecna level questions? You're a courageous one. What are the race and class of Erica's Dungeons & Dragons character? A. Tiefling Bard. B. Gnome Druid. C. Half-Orc Cleric. D. Half-Elf Rogue. Her character is a level 14 chaotic good half-elf rogue. That's one experienced player if you ask me. What's the name of Eddie's band? A. Grave Zone. B. Cursed Tomb. C. Corroded Coffin. D. Rusty Blade. Just as Chrissy said, with a name like that, how could we forget? The correct answer is C. Corroded Coffin. Whose favorite Halloween candy is Reese's Pieces? A. Mike's. B. Will's. C. Lucas's. D. Dustin's. It's Will's favorite Halloween candy. Good choice, man. How did the kids introduce 11 to Mr. Clark when they encountered him at the school hall before Will's assembly in the gymnasium? A. Mike's second cousin Eleanor is from Sweden. B. Dustin's friend from the summer camp in Sweden. C. Will's second cousin Elaine from Canada. D. Lucas's friend from the summer camp in Canada. The correct answer is A. Good thing Mr. Clark bought it. What's the name of Will and Jonathan's father's girlfriend? A. Cynthia. B. Cindy. C. Sally. D. Sandra. It's Cynthia. Kudos if you remembered that. So, let's see how well you did, and remember, friends don't lie, so be honest about your results. If you have 1 to 6 correct answers, did you even watch the show? If you have 7 to 13 correct answers, you are probably looking at your phone, right? If you have 14 to 20 correct answers, pat yourself on the back for paying attention. If you have 21 to 27 correct answers, it's fair to say you have a good memory. If you have 28 to 30 correct answers, we kneel before you, Dungeon Master.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side. Hey there! I'll be showing you gaming-related logos. and your task is to find the correct one. And remember to keep the score and share it in the comments. Ready? Let's go! Let's start with something that's everyone's favorite. What's the correct Pokemon Go logo? This one right here. Now, what about Clash of the Clans? Where's the one? It's the one on the right. Hardcore Flashbacks, Doodle Jump, which one is it? Here it is. Rockstar Games, which logo? This one. Did you get it? Okay, this video wouldn't work without Minecraft. Hit it! It's the left one. Fortnite is also well known. You've got it. That's the one. Which Candy Crush logo is the real one? Now, that's the one. Tell me which Dota 2 it is. This one. Ever play The Sims? Pick the left. PlayStation, what's your call? Here's the right one. This one is harder, but where is Elden Ring's logo? Right here. Easy peasy, GTA 5. Thoughts? This is the one. Bandai Namco Entertainment. What do you say? Here it is. Show me the correct Apex Legends logo. This one. Did you get it? Counter-Strike. What do you think? It's the left one. What do you say here? Where is the right League of Legends? Yeah, this one. One of them is the Destiny 2 logo. Try it. Now, that's the one. Something for you to recognize. Xbox. Here's the original. By the way, do you prefer Xbox or PlayStation? What about Assassin's Creed? Do you see it? Pick the left one. Which Rocket League logo is the original one? Here's the right one. Fallout logo now. Find one. It's the one on the right. Do you remember the right Mortal Kombat logo? Here it is. Will you recognize World of Tanks? This one. Did you get it? Next up is Forza Horizon 4. Time to choose. It's the left one. This one is easy. What's your guess for Electronic Arts? That's the one. Do you recognize the right Valve Corporation logo? Now that's the one. What are your thoughts? Where's the actual Nintendo? Here it is. Another easy one for you. Hit it. Temple Run now. Pick the left. Angry Birds. What do you pick? Here's the right one. I'll bet you know it well. Where are the correct Subway Surfers? Right here. Did you see the right Gameloft logo? It's right here. Fruit Ninja is a bit too famous. You've got it. It's the one on the right. What about an oldie but a goodie? Super Mario. Here it is. Very recognizable. Which one is the real Sony Computer Entertainment logo? This one. Did you get it? Concentrate. Where's the real Kirby logo? That's the one. Do you know which one is NCSoft? Now that's the one. Puzzle and Dragons. What's your call? Right here, of course. Can you drag the correct Roblox logo out of your memory? Pick the left one. What about Twitch, the streaming platform? Here's the right one. Any thoughts about Activision Blizzard? Right here. Old school Tetris. Where is it? It's the one on the right. Another oldie, Pac-Man. What do you say? Here it is. The Legend of Zelda. What do you choose? This one. Did you get it? Do you remember the logo of POW? It's the left one. Jensen Impact. Which one? That's the one. What about Ubisoft? Now that's the one. Do you know the Plants vs. Zombies logo well? Pick the left one. Alto's Adventure. What's your call? Here's the right one. Jetpack Joyride. Do you remember it? Yeah, right here. Hearthstone. Find the right one. It's the one that's not on the left. Do you remember Asphalt 9's logo well? Here it is. Sega Games. Do you recognize it? This one. Did you get it? You must know it. What is the correct Alienware logo? It's the left one. Any guesses for the logo of Omen? That's the one. No one promised it to be easy. Mojang is a Swedish video game developer. Any ideas? Now that's the one. What are your thoughts? Where's the Corsair logo? That's the original. Predator. Do you think you know this one? Pick the left one. Did you get it? Origin PC. What do you pick here? Here's the right one. Naughty Dog Inc. Where is it? Right here. What about Main Gear? Where's the one? It's the one on the right. Make your choice with Infinity Ward. Here it is. What about Halo? This one, did you get it? Where is the real Take-Two Interactive logo? Of course, this is the one. Bungie, do you know it? That's the one. Do you know which Playtika is the original one? Now, that's the one. Tell me which Soul Calibur 2 logo it is. Ah, this one. Can you find the correct Insomniac Games Inc. logo? Pick the right one. No one uses it anymore, but it's forever in our hearts. PSP, where is it? Here's the right one. World of Warcraft. What do you say here? Right or left? It's the left one. Another hard one for you. Don't lose hope. Turtle Beach. Yeah, the right one. Next is Game Freak. What do you say? The left one, of course. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? Can you find the logo? It's this one on the right. Last one, Kingdom Hearts. Where's the one? This one, of course. So, what's your score? Let me know in the comments.